My name is Carlo Benedict Beravariagi from Goshen Health and Technology Consults, also known as GHaTC. You're welcome to part 2 of our GMA Essentials tutorial. So in this part 2 today, we are going to be talking about how to download an attachment in mail, alright, and also create a folder for it in your mobile device. Remember that this particular tutorial is basically on mobile device, alright. So we'll also know how to attach a document to an outgoing mail that you want to send, and also we'll look into starting a message. We'll also look at searching for a mail at a specific time with a specific headlines or possibly content or word or by name or by date, okay. And then we'll look at printing a mail, right, or saving a mail that could be printed possibly later on in a PDF form, and also look at how to turn on vacation responder. Let's say, for instance, you want to go on vacation, you want automatic response to a mail. You can turn on vacation responder, and then we're going to know how to do that. So here we have our mail. Remember, you should already have an account, right? And this is a continuation of the part 1 of this series. Okay, so let's say, for instance, we'll quickly look at this particular file. So we want to download the attachment as sent from this particular mail. Okay, and here we want to look at a mail sent from Excellent Chukwuka Princess. I want to see how we can download the file. Okay, there are several ways to read, 2 major ways to read anyway. You can either download the file directly by clicking on it from this angle, and you see the file will be downloading. Okay, yeah, be downloading. So sorry about that. Let's go back. So you can either click on the file and it will be showing you, okay, now this is it. So it's downloaded and it is already opening now. But then we cannot just leave this file, because peradventure you may go back to look at it in your download box and you may not find the file. So what do? You can click on this particular 3 dots here, all right, and click on it, and you could now save as. So you look at save as. When you click on save as, then it's going to take you to a dialog box, all right, where you can be able to have options on where to save. Otherwise, you could also come to click on print. By the time you click on print, it will bring options to either save as PDF or the likes, and then you'll be able to. So let's look at the 2 ways and see how it goes. So let's look at save as. Click on save as. Okay, so it brings a location. Okay, you can see location, can save to cloud, can save to Google, can save WPS cloud and the likes. Alright, so you can also add cloud storage. Alright, but then let's look at location. So we click on location, and then you click on your device. Okay, you can see the mobile device. You can either save in a document, but in this case we want to create a folder for it. So let's click on phone, because we're using a mobile phone. Now you can see there is already an highlight of the name of the file, which we can change the name or we can rename. At the same time, you can add a folder that you want to save the file in. So let's take away that, and okay, so now we can add a folder by clicking on this particular icon that has a folder kind of a look with a plus, meaning you can add a folder with that. So you click on it to add a folder. Okay, because remember we are already in the phone. This is the phone. Okay, these are the folders, and this is the phone that we're already in, which is the storage of the device. And so we can create a folder in the phone, and it will be easier for us. So let's click on that and create a folder. So we want to name this folder with let's say GHaTC files. Okay, training files. training files. All right, so make sure it doesn't end with a full stop, meaning with a space. So you can now say OK. All right, once you click on OK, you can see the file is already created here. So what we'll now do next is to click on the file to open before we click on save. So we click on the file, open the file first, the folder. So when you open the folder, you can see the folder directory is empty, right? You can see this is the folders, this is the phone column, and this is the folder we just created, all right, or the directory we just created in the phone. So you can actually create another directory inside this particular directory, all right? But then, so let's look at saving it directly here. So already we say this is GHaTC, okay, day 1 resources. I can change it, okay. It's a resource, so just maybe a training guide, okay, and then it's a PDF form. So I can just simply click on save. So I click on save. Yes, the file has been automatically saved like that, or has been saved in a created directory or folder. All right, so let's go to the second option. We still want to click on this other option, this particular icon again. Remember, we're downloading this folder from a mail that was sent to the organization. All right, so let's click on that again, and then here we go, click on it, and then we'll go to print. All right, now in this case you can see it's going to give us some options, okay, that you want to print. If this device is connected to the printer, it could print directly. You can also preview, okay, to see what you are trying or about to print, okay, to see it there, or you print setup, and then okay. All right, so going forward, you can now finish your setup, and if you don't want to print, you can still go ahead and click on this print here, all right, to take you to a page where you can either have options to print or to save. All right, so let's go there. So click on print, then you click on select any of the options. So we're selecting system print series, so print, and it will bring up a page. Fine, good. Now I can decide to save from here. You can say save as. You can decide to save as PDF, okay, and then I will click on this particular button and save it as PDF, and also create a folder for it. I can, from this angle, create a folder for it. Remember, you can either save it directly, save as, or you save it through printing option. Okay, so in this case, let's look at removing some. You can also unclick or uncheck this to remove that page. You can uncheck this again as well. You can uncheck any page you want to. Once you uncheck it, it means that particular page will not be saved alongside other ones. That is what it means. But in this case, let's still leave it. We want to save everything. All right, so we want to click on save, and then we'll use this particular icon that I just circled. All right, the PDF in the box inside the round circle rather. Okay, so we are going to click on that to bring up options, open a folder where we can save. All right, you can see it has automatically opened the phone directory, and it's telling you can save automatically in documents, and this is the name it will come in by the time you want to save it, to come in this name. If you just click on save, it means to go straight into documents, to a document folder inside the device. But in this case, we want to look at saving with a different name, or possibly saving in the folder we just created. All right, so what do we do? So we are going to click on this particular dot. All right, okay, and that will take us to options. Okay, so let's click on that. So click on those 3-4 lines. Now you can see you have options to either save it in Cardo's drive, or save it in the organization's drive, or save it in the phone itself, or save it in downloads. So you can save in any option. Meanwhile, don't forget, we want to save it in the folder we just created for the first options and saving options we did earlier on. Okay, so we're going to click on the phone drive, and then we want to trace our Okay, so this is what we just created. This is a folder we created, GHaTC training tools. So we are going to click on that particular one to open it. You can see there is already a work. This is what we just saved not quite long. Okay, so we are now going to edit the name to make it different so it will not repeat itself. So we're going to click on training, let's say training manual or manual, yeah, to make it different. And then we'll click on, of course, you know it's in PDF. You can see it's in PDF. It's in PDF. So okay, so we can save it, and oops, our work has been saved. So we can continue further to print. Meanwhile, we've already saved. So that is how to save. So let's go back to the original mail as it is. All right, so this is the mail that we just saved the attachments. All right, so the next thing we're going to look at is how to attach a document to an outgoing mail. So let's compose a mail. We're going to attach that same document to the mail we want to compose. So let's compose a mail. Don't forget on the criteria or the things you need to include when trying to compose a quality mail or possibly a professional mail. So we already have this, the sender, where the mail, who is sending the mail, and then we are also going to look at who is going to receive the mail. Let's say Carlo. Okay, all right, we'll click on it, and then subject, okay, let's say training. Okay, let's say distribution of training manual. Distribution of training manual. Okay, all right, training manual. So we have this back. Okay, so hello, instructor, I hope this email finds you well. This is to inform you that the training manual for month 1 is available for your use. Thank you very much. Best regards. Best regards. Don't forget that we already have GHaTC as our signature already indicated. All right, so we're going to now click on this particular icon, all right, to attach our document. Remember, it's like an attachment I told you in the part 1. All right, so click on it, and then we attach. You can either attach the document, okay, from attach by clicking that attachment, or you can attach the document from insert it from a drive, or insert a photo, whatever the case may be, as you wish to do. Now let's attach the document from attach. Okay, so message as draft. Of course it will save it as draft because we're still going back there. Now automatically it takes me to the page I just opened. I have used previously, or I've attached the document from previously. It means this GHaTC new files is where I have already got attached a file, any of this file or either of this file, to a mail from the folder. That's why it's taking me back here directly. So I will have to click on the phone directory so that I'll be able to see other folders. All right, so I click on the phone directory so I'll be able to look at GHaTC training. So this is the folder we are trying to bring our document from. Okay, so we click on it, and then this is the document. You can pick any of this because they are the same, though we have named it differently. So let me just can just select. If you click on this particular icon, it will enable you to preview. Okay, so let's see how it's like. Click on it, you'll be able to preview. Yes, it enables you to be able to preview the document before you send. All right, then this is what we want to do. But if you click on it directly at any place here, you can be able to send or attach the file. So click on it. Good, it has automatically attached the file. Now you can unattach this, or you can detach this from the mail by clicking on the X, okay, button, and then the attachment will be deleted. All right, so as you've attached it, then you can move forward to click on send, okay, and the mail will be delivered. So you can send the mail. All right, okay, so the next thing we'll look at is how to start a message. At the same time, we'll also look at how to search for a mail. So let's go back to our mail. So you can see that here we already have a mail that was starred. Starring a mail makes it import or indicate, or it's an indicator for a mail that you will always want it to draw your attention, a mail you always want to look at, a mail you don't want to forget, a mail you want to read and read over again. So anytime you're scrolling through your mail and you see that a mail is starred, you want to look at it again and review the mail to see what the content was. So what you can simply do to start a message is simply click on this particular star. All right, so if I click on that, it has automatically start that message. So if I am scrolling through this message, I know that, oh, this message is star, oh, let me look at it. It draws my attention. All right, now the next thing we're going to look at is how to search for a mail. Okay, I want to search for a mail that was sent to the organization in November. So I can just click on the search button. Okay, when I click on the search button, all right, I can be able to type. So let me click on it and type. So let me say November. Every mail that was sent to the organization by November will appear. I click on, when I finish typing, then I'll click on search here. All right, so I'll just click on search, and then to bring all mail sent in the way, you can see November highlighted, okay. Mails that were sent during that period are what you are going to see. You can see result in emails, top results, okay. All right, so all right, then the next thing we want to look at is let's search by name. Maybe I want to look at Ogo. I want to search by name. A mail that has the word Ogo, I will search it to bring any mail that has OGO. Okay, so you can see mails like that are already popping up. Okay, all right, they are popping up. So I can also search. Let's look at training. Yeah, let's look at a mail that contains the word training. So you search, every mail that has the word training will appear. So I can be able to navigate through the mails and see if it contains the exact mail I am looking for. All right, then I can also search by the name of a person. Okay, let's say Balogun. Okay, yeah, you can see it has come up, Balogun. All right, okay, I didn't complete that word, Balogun, so let me search for it. So any mail sent that has the name Balogun will be highlighted as well. You can see it's already highlighted. All right, whatever thing you type, it will be highlighted accordingly, and the mail you will see. So the next thing we'll look at is how to print a mail. Okay, how do we print a mail? All right, so how do we print a mail? Let's go back to the mail. So let's look at Abdulrauf mail, and so as like we said, click on the three dots, click on print, and then you can see this is just very easy. You can see that the mail has already been loaded, and this is what the content is. So you can print, you can go forward to print, you can select this particular icon. If you click on it, it gives you options of whether you want to save it as PDF or you want to print. So you click on all printers and it will take you to printing option. All right, so but in this case we want to save it as PDF, so we are going to utilize this particular icon again, and so we click on it. All right, click on the icon. All right, and take us to, remember that we just saved a mail into this particular folder, so it is also still bringing it because it is the most recent folder we just saved a document or attachment into from the mail. So anything we're also saving this mail instead of printing directly, so we can also print offline. All right, So it's taking us back to this particular, and of course this is where we also want to save this email. So let's look at let's remove that, and then since we're in the folder, let's change the subject and then take it as mail from Abdul Rauf. Yeah, I think so. Abdul Rauf. Okay, so we can save. So the mail has been saved and it can be transferred for printing, and that is what it is. All right, so the next thing we are going to look at is how to turn on vacation responder. So if you are on a vacation, you don't want to be touching your device, either your laptop or mobile phone, to reply to any mail, and you just want an automatic reply to your client, your customers, you can simply turn on your vacation responder, and this is, here we go. So let's go back to the mail, and then we click on, let's go back. Okay, so we click on our three dots, our three horizontal short lines rather. Okay, so we click on it, and then we go to settings, click on settings. Okay, all right, so don't forget to select the particular account you want the automatic responder to come from. So click on the account. All right, so out of office, you can see out of office auto reply. Out of office auto reply, meaning vacation responder, automatic responder. So let's click on that. All right, so we're going to set our vacation time. So let's say I wouldn't be available today being 28 until, today being 28 till 30th of this month. Okay, so I'll just click on, can set from, okay, first day, and then set to last day. All right, so let's click on first day rather, first day. So I won't be available from 28th, okay, being the first day of December. All right, and then I would not also be available until the last day. Let's customize it, so being 30th. All right, December 2. So I okay it. So holiday period, that could be the subject. Oh, so let's say vacation. Remember, a subject is very important. Okay, vacation period. All right, then I can now write the mail. Dear esteemed subscriber, we apologize that we will be out of office for a period of 3 days. Okay, 3 days. Sorry for any inconveniences this may cause you. You remain our highly estimable, let's say invaluable. Let me use a different word. Invaluable customer. So thank you for your understanding. Remember, there is always an automatic signature, so you don't need to put the signature here. All right, so we just say best regards. That could be that. So we can now click on, you can start to close it back, or you click on done. All right, now remember this is already highlighted, so that is why it is active. So let's remove it and click on done. So anybody having or to send, who sends a message to this particular account, okay, we automatically get that reply between the period of 28th to 30th of December 2024. All right, so today we have been able to look at how to download an attachment in a mail, and also to create a folder for it in your mobile device, and also we also looked into how to attach a document to an outgoing email from your device. We looked at how to start a message We've looked at how to search for a mail that was sent at a specific point in time, or a month, or a year, or that contains a specific subject or specific name, or from a sender and the likes. So we also looked at how to print and also save a message and also create it, or create a directory or a folder for it. And lastly, we have looked at how to turn on a vacation responder. So that is what we have in the part 2 of Gmail Essentials from GHaTC for today. If you have any question, you are free to drop your questions in the comment section. You have any comment to drop in the comment section, and we'll respond to it accordingly. So I want to believe that this part 2 series has also been of help, and you can like, turn on the notification, okay, and also subscribe to our channel so as to always get frequent notification for our newly released series. Thank you.